Several times on the course of my journey, I dealt with a period of uncertainty and hardship. And the collective right now is going through a time period of uncertainty and hardship. And I'm out here in the light of Christ, on the 5D earth in nature, to share with all of you right now. Just sit with it. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. Right now, it's time to just sit with it. And on our journey, several times we will come across a time period in our lives where it's uncertain and it's a hardship. The hardship can manifest many different ways, right? We spoke about the different dimensions of wellness, and our 8 dimensions of wellness, it can manifest many different ways to different people, but all people around the world right now are dealing with uncertainty and hardship in a certain area of their lives. Many of you that are connected with me, we're all kind of experiencing the same theme right now. But right now is a good time to just sit with it. And when we sit with ourselves, the universe will give us the path. The universe will tell us the answers. There's a lot of hysteria right now. And, you know, when we're uncertain, we want to find answers from other people. But authentically, the only place that we could find these answers right now is from within. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. So we're in this uncertainty right now. Many of us have to make choices and decisions to see which way we're going to go. What's our path, right? We're just gonna go downstream right now, light warriors. And when we sit with ourselves, it's the best way to find the authentic answers. Free will is the law of the universe. And, you know, some people, they might give advice. Some people, they might also be in a hysterical time period as well. And, you know, it's always good to find calmness. And everyone is different right now. So it's always best to sit with ourselves. And when we sit quietly with ourselves, we will find the answers. That's why I'm out here in nature right now. Even though maybe our lives are being shaken apart, but this is just the matrix collapsing. And, you know, what was, you know, familiar and comfortable for us is no longer familiar and comfortable. Many of the common everyday life people are being abused. They're being abused mentally, and everyone's mental health is important. And as we move forward to the future, this will be addressed. This is mental health awareness. And there are dark forces that are messing with free will. There are forces that are messing with the mental health of our people. And even myself, we're experiencing it different ways. I'm seeing others dealing with mental health right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And the only truthful way, the only authentic way of getting the authentic answers is to sit with ourselves. Just sit with it. You know, a few times, you know, earlier on my journey, I had great mentors, and I'm always grateful for my mentors that showed up at the right time earlier before I started this. And, you know, they shared with me, just sit with it. And sometimes, you know, I really didn't like that answer, just sit with it. But it trained me for what we're going through right now. Even some of the things back in the day, they might not have been, you know, so important. Now this seems important. But I think ultimately, as we move forward into the future, even these things that seem so massively important right now, they're not going to seem so important in the future. That's why we're creating the new earth. I could reflect back in the day, and certain things that were so important to me, they authentically, now when I see clearly, they weren't so important. And it was just the belief systems that I had, right? The attachments that we hold on to. So when we let go, attachment is the root of all suffering. So we might be attached to certain things. You know, we could be attached to people, things, and situations. We could be attached to the way that we have lived our lives. We thought we were going to do this for the rest of our lives. We thought we were going to do this. This is our path, and this is what we were going to do. And now everything is being turned upside down, right? That's kind of what the whole world is going through right now. Everything is being turned upside down. But you know, when we turn everything upside down, it's actually going to be right side up, and then we could see clearly. So I know many people, including myself, we're dealing with this rough period of time, and it's always best to sit with it. So I'm out here in nature with all the people, and we're disconnected from the matrix. A lot of times, right, we tune into the television, and it doesn't do the best for our mental health. So the more that we actually sit with ourselves, when we sit with ourselves, we actually will find the path. So, you know, I can't express the importance of just taking a little time out, especially now, and sitting with yourself. And it might not seem so easy because right now the whole world, it kind of seems upside down. But when we sit with ourselves, you could sit out in nature, find a quiet place, right? Disconnect from everything that's going on. Because also empathically, my empaths are out there, you know, we pick up on the energy fields of others, and maybe, you know, they might be affecting your energy field. So it's always best to get out in nature, just go downstream, light warriors. That's what we're all doing right now. So it's best to disconnect and get out in nature and sit with it. And I'm here to share from a place of authenticity. You know, sometimes as I went through my journey, I didn't want to hear just sit with it. But I can't express how important it is to sit with it. Because when you go through this on your own, when you go through this yourself, when you make the decisions yourself, no one can make decisions for you. You need to make the decision yourself. So just sit with it right now, and the answers will come to you. I know it's a rocky road right now. We're all experiencing it, even myself. But quiet yourself and just sit with it. And just think. Meditate on it, if you will. Think about your future. Think about where the world is going. And we're going through change. Energy is the ability to cause change, and we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. And for many people, what was familiar and comfortable no longer is. It almost seems, oh, what's the word? Satanic. So everything is going from dark to light right now. Connect to source, connect to the light of Christ, allow it to flow through your DNA at this time period. Disconnect and get out in nature, ground yourself to the planet, allow the negative ions of the planet to course through you. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. So you will become the person that you came here to be when you sit with yourself, disconnect from the matrix, reconnect to source, reconnect to the light. It's the source. There it is. Right there. Reconnect now. And sit with yourself. Because you are a sovereign being. And no one can make decisions for you. Only you could make the decision yourself. I know it's rough right now. And I know how it is as you're awakening from the slumber of this fake matrix, right? This world was fake. Even people that I share that too, and they're already awake, and they still can't believe it, but it is. And that's why you'll have no regrets when you listen to yourself. Don't listen to anyone else but yourself. Sit quietly, and the answers will come to you during this great shift that we're all going through. Sit with yourself, and the answers will come. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. We're all out here in nature, all different people, disconnected and reconnected to the source. Get out of the building. Get out of the cubicle. Get out of the box. Get out of the matrix. And you'll find peace. You'll find love. You'll find authenticity. When you're confused during this time period, pull out the scale, Hawkins scale of vibrational consciousness, and look for those that pump fear, guilt, and shame. Do you see those that pump out fear, guilt, and shame? Get them out of there, light warriors, and reconnect to love and authenticity. These are the states of vibrational consciousness. This is mental health awareness. And when we are aware of this, when we're aware of our mental health, we're improving our everyday life experience. And our experience right now, it's kind of rough. But be focused on the different states of vibrational consciousness. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So what frequency are you tuned into right now? And when we're tuned in to the right frequency, our entire life changes. And that's why I'm out here to help improve your everyday life. And more, through vibrational synchronization, everything begins to shift. Your reality begins to change. And then, light warriors, you will become the person that you came here to be. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the power of just sitting with it. And the answers will come to you. Only you can answer where your path is headed. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Here we are in the 5D. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Everyone's experience is different, and it's time that everyone is respected. Not just some people. All people need to be respected. And we will shine a light on mental health. We will shine a light on freedom. This is the freedom of our everyday life. So sit with it. You'll find the path. No one can answer the question of your path but you. You are an infinite being. The power lies within your DNA. And it's time to take back control of our everyday lives. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light.